Money again.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
A large beer for me.
Innkeeper, a beer.
No, that's too harsh. Do you have enough onions for the soup?
Aye, of course. Good doggy.
Have you
Good
lost
boy.
your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Greetings.
If I was you, I'd take it.
I'll have a beer.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
I'll have some wine. Success.
Here's hoping. Done.
To your help, my friends.
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they
It ain't going my way today.
That's handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to
I'll
me
be
for
right
the
with you. I heard about this fella who always got heartburn just before it snowed. You could team up.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
Like
Three
that?
cripples, more like.
There. That turned out all right.
One beer.
Have no fear.
And now we'll see. Holy shit.
Nice out today. Hope it lasts. Greetings.
Well, good day.
What about
That's enough for me.
we could block it with sand and rocks at night?
Well, that's
I
nice.
heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh, no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer.
Enough.
The only bit of
That's
shade
it for
far
me.
and wide.
I
That's
just
just
can't
it.
believe
Some
it.
noble was resting under it, not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, you know?
Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and fell off. Look at it, noble.
Look what I have for you. Praise be to God, my friend.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semine's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to ask at Semine, like you wanted. Lord Semine and his captain went off to track down the cart, and they found it in the end.
I hope you offered your help.
Well, of course. It wouldn't have looked good otherwise.
For sure. But what about them pair?
They hanged Venser and kept Franzi as a hand. Seems like he was innocent.
God's nails, I don't know. That Franzi had a sneaky look about him. I'd be very surprised if he wasn't in on it from the start.
I think they'd have knocked the truth out of him.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semyon is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semyon. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from a mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semyon wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semyon's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Go and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Look what I have for you.
You have a coin. Hey, mutt.
Here you go. Take it.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I hear that some apparition was seen around here. Is it true?
What's that got to do with me? Best be on your way.
Damn it, all of us. Rain again. You shouldn't be bothering us here. God be with you.
Greetings. What brings you here so early?
I'd like to play...
What game would...
Now how about novice?
Let's play.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Good day to you. Yeah.
Finished. Your turn. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
And what can I get for you?
My God, I'm done.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table? Oh well. Greetings.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time.
Aye, coming right up.
These ones here.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Finally, I won! Haha, another badge for my collection.
I have a bit of koi.
What game would you like?
Now, how about...
And do you have the badge?
Ah. I actually...
God be with you.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
Well, I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business. I don't have all day for you, so what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Remember how I told you about the Divoshenko of Samin?
Yes, the dead one from the rocks.
Now they're claiming they've heard a leshy around here.
And what is that?
It's a kind of forest man. You can recognise them by their eerie calls, but don't even think about answering. Otherwise, they'll jump on your back and won't let you go until you drop dead from exhaustion. Sometimes they also kidnap young girls. Simply put, it's a bastard from hell.
How can I protect myself?
Like I said, never answer their calls. Apart from that, it also helps to put on different shoes or carry a piece of bread.
Where did they see him?
Well, they didn't actually see him, they just heard him. By the Nabokov pond. One fella goes fishing on the other side. He said he heard him. He ran like a bat out of hell.
What else is new around here?
And that's about it, I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. I'll have a look at your... I'd like to do something about... Satisfied?
Well, finally.
I'll have a look at your wares. I'd like to discuss the...
All right. I'm done haggling.
What do you need, my friend?
What happened to the...
He's been acting strange the last few days.
I'll have a look at the... I'd like to discuss the price.
All right.
Do we have a deal?
That's not enough.
All right, I agree.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
way. Now! That's it! And next time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong!
Which king would that be?
But when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the boat.
Whoa! Whoa! Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis servari mentem.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then. There's strange rumors going around about you, Hermit. Or should I say, Conrad?
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
I can read, unfortunately for you. Found your diary. It tells a very interesting story.
Who sent you? The Inquisition? Grandmaster Zdenek?
Would you rather discuss it with them?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you on the spot.
I'm a blacksmith. I came for the Hermit's sword, and that's all that interests me. But I'm sorry you're in such a bind. You don't seem like a bad person.
Thanks for your sympathy. Not that it'll do me much good. What do you want from me?
I just need to ask you something. Was Ambrose your friend?
Friend, mentor, father. Unfortunately, I found him at death's door. He was hardly conscious. He had one last wish. To pass on a message of forgiveness to an old widow in the village. It was very important to him. I can't fulfill his wish, unfortunately.
Fulfilling his last wish will be the least I can do for him in return.
You're an honorable man. Listen then. In Troskovitz, you'll find a widow called Margaret. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Farewell, and God be with you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here. There's nothing more here. Sorry, Ambrose. Rest in peace. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Here you go. Take it. Here you go. Take it. Here you go. Take it. Here you go. Take it.
Ave Maria.
Good day. Damn it. I don't know yet.
You're my doggy, eh? You silly mutt. Aye, aye. You silly doggy. Free.
Praise be to God, my friend.
The Lord be with you.
They'll surely...
What game would you...
No.
And do you have the bat?
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
What can you do?
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again. And you act like you can't even count to 5.
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm.
At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye. When I'm old and
That's
infirm,
enough for me.
folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about this fella who always got heartburn just before it snowed. You could team up.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
Three cripples, right?
I'll be with you. Take care.
Ugh. If I was you, I'd take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Done.
God be with you, friend.
Like that? And now I'll fuck it all up. Or
I
not.
heard they're going to cut down the old oak
What
at the
rotten
crossroads.
luck.
Oh no! Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade far and wide.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, though.
Aye. But the weather had been stormy for a few days. So one of the branches snapped and fell
well,
off.
why is
Nothing
this
happened
just
to the
this?
noble, but it broke his horse's back.
And that pissed him off and he wants his revenge.
He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Hell, greetings. Good day.
Now I'll
Nothing
show
nice
you
left
how
in
it's
this
done.
place.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will
Hopefully I'll do
probably
it
be
again.
long after
Where's your
we're
master,
gone. Very well then, my friend.
Greetings.
Why is this sticky?
Ugh.
We should do something to Alden's bull.
There.
What?
Good day
There's
to
more
you.
ready.
Greetings to you too. Enough. That's it for me. I just can't believe it.
Well, this isn't too bad.
You're acting like a child. Go and whistle somewhere else.
Free! Look what I have for you.
Sitting here.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
God grant you health.
Now it's filthy again.
God bless.
Damn it.
Good day.
God, heaven, you'll see it.
Let's talk about the...
Sure.
How's this?
Well, if... Aye, you're... Great. I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you...
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Burning. Herrgott. That's not good. I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
Christ, what a day.
This'll take a bit longer.
You silly doggy.
Kurva. Burning it. I better fuck it all up. got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Here you go. Take it. Quick! Whoa.
Good day. What would you like?
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What's the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad, thank you. But not here. We must go to the graveyard. That's where my curse lies.
Let's go then. There's no time to waste.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection, so he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek. He would never have lied to me. It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realised that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. He let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia. It never occurred to you that it was him?
No. His name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old. And I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled, at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation.